Live from Studio 550, this is the McGraw Show on KTRS.
741, Big 550, KTRS. Time to check the markets with our man Scott Carothers and Stifel Nicolaus. Good morning, Scott Carothers.
Good morning, McGraw.
All right, so wasn't that bad of a down day on the Dow, but someone's financials took a major hit. What happened?
Exactly. I knew you'd be sad about today.
What
It's all
happened?
about your portfolio.
Well, when it gets right down to it, yes. Have we just met?
Okay, well, yesterday the Dow was down 59 points, closed at 19,827. Financial stocks sold off and were down over 2% for the day, their worst day in months. Dividend stocks like utilities and real estate were strong as investors continue to like dividend stocks. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury fell to 2.327%.
So what happened? Why were financials down? What was the trigger there?
The trigger, a lot of it is just lower interest rates. Are not really helping financials. They want to see interest rates rise.
Gotcha. All right. So there you go. So all right, you can't be up every day. Bayer and Monsanto. What's the latest with that mega merger?
Well, Bayer and Monsanto said they would invest billions of dollars and add jobs if the merger is approved. They plan to add 3,000 high-tech jobs in the U.S. and will invest $8 billion in the U.S. over the next few years. We have seen more companies plan to hire and spend money in the U.S. as the economy is improving. So they're offering that up if the government will approve the deal.
That's another reason, as an incentive to make the deal go through. All right.
Exactly.
That affects people here in St. Louis as well because Monsanto is about, 2 miles from where we sit. ExxonMobil, what's the latest with them?
They will double their footprint in the Permian Basin, a huge oil and gas deposit in southwest United States. They will pay $5.6 billion for the land with an estimated 3.4 million barrels of oil. This is the largest oil and gas deal since oil crashed a few years ago and is a sign American oil is here to stay.
And then United Healthcare.
Good news out of United Healthcare. The largest U.S. care provider had a 9% rise in revenue to $47.52 billion. They made a profit of $1.9 billion or $1.96 a share. United Health backed their full-year guidance of about $9.45 a share. They also said with the addition of surgical care, its Optimum brand is now in 45 markets.
All right. Do my financial stocks come back today, or what's the story for today?
Well, it looks like they're going to be flat. So right now, everything looks flat. We get a few bank earnings this morning, so I guess maybe it depends on how those things come out. Also, we get Netflix after the bell. We get consumer inflation this morning, and Janet Yellen will give a speech in San Francisco at 2 p.m. our time. So depending on how that all comes out, your financial stocks might or might not move.
All right, Scott Carothers with Stifel Nicolaus, the man who reads the tea leaves for us. You're going to come back and tell us all about it tomorrow. Thanks for checking in.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Speaking of Netflix, they made a gigantic announcement late last night.
What was that?
Details in 6 minutes. Big 550 KTRS.